to this rather special event. And thank you so much for your patience and for waiting. Thank you everyone for joining us to our press conference with Coca-Cola Nepal on the joint efforts for its global commitment for a world without waste. यहाँ उपस्थित सम्पूर्ण सरकारी प्रतिनिधिहरू, हाम्रो पत्रकार साथीहरू एवं सेलिब्रिटी गेस्टहरूलाई म कोका-कोला नेपालद्वारा विश्व वातावरण दिवसको अवसरमा पारी आयोजना गरिएको यस विशेष कार्यक्रममा स्वागत गर्न चाहन्छु. So without any further delays, it is my pleasure to welcome VP of Southwest Asia SWA Operations, the Coca-Cola Company, Mr. Sandeep Bajoria. Country Director of Coca-Cola in Nepal, Mr. Ambuj Singh. Managing Director of Bottlers Nepal Limited, Mr. Pradeep Pandey. Director of Sustainability and CSR INSWA, Mr. Rajesh Ayapilla. Our organizing partners of Mount Everest Cleanup Campaign 2019, team members of Sagarmatha Pollution Control Committee, and team members of Nepal Mountaineering Association. The Director General of Department of Tourism, Mr. Danduraj Ghimire. From Nepal Army, we have Colonel Johnson Khadka, as well as our sustainability partner, from WWF Nepal, Dr. Khansham Guru. We also have with us the CEO of Himalayan Climate Initiative, Ms. Silsila Acharya. And last but not the least, our CEO, founder of Creation, Mr. Anand Mishra. Thank you so much for being with us here today. I would now like to invite Mr. Sandeep Bajoria, VP of Southwest Asia Operations, the Coca-Cola Company, to talk about the Coca-Cola Company's focus on world without waste as a global commitment.
Welcome, all the dignitaries, guests, and partners. Thank you for being with us today. When you woke up this morning, you may have spent an hour getting ready. You would have brushed your teeth, showered, maybe got dressed. Feeling hungry, perhaps you had some breakfast and watched the morning news. Some of you might have sent children to school or maybe responded to emails that arrived overnight. I again got into another flight to come to Kathmandu, and I cut myself while shaving. No matter where you are, where you live, or what you do, one thing is certain. In the last hour, an estimated 900 metric ton of plastic entered our oceans. This is nearly 600 mid-sized sedans. That's completely unacceptable. It is also unsustainable. I left unchecked plastic. It will slowly choke our oceans and waterways. This waste represents clear danger to marine life, which is seen in disturbing images of animals suffering. And make no mistakes, this waste will have a broader impact beyond the wildlife. The world's packaging problem is a symptom of more serious condition. We are using up our earth as if there is another one on the shelf waiting to be opened. In fact, the use of natural resources globally grew twice as fast as the population in the last century. According to the United Nations Environment Programme, global material use is expected to reach 3 times. That's using up our natural resources at a rapidly increasing rate. We are acting as if we'll never run out. This isn't only a problem for unfortunate sea turtles or coastal communities that must deal with the plastics washing up to their shores. It's a problem for all of us, everywhere. And like most problems, this one provides an opportunity. We have a chance to rethink plastics, packagings, and even our economies for the better. For decades, food and beverage packaging has been an important part of our modern lives. Bottles and cans make it easy to stay hydrated on the go. They help drinks safe and fit for human consumption. They help provide clean drinking water in times of need. In fact, we and our bottling partners have donated millions of bottles to struggling communities in the immediate aftermath of natural calamities. That clean and safe water helps people stay alive. It was only possible because of modern plastics and our bottling technologies. Yet, it is tempting to romanticize a world without packaging, to assume that if we get rid of plastic bottles and cans, life will be better for animals, for humans, and for our planet. This mistakenly ignores all the good that they do. Modern food and beverage containers that help reduce food spoilage and wastage. They limit spread of diseases. They help save lives. In short, bottles and cans can immediately benefit the society if they are designed properly and disposed of responsibly. To support this, businesses like the Coca-Cola company can challenge ourselves to do more, to lead, to take risks, and to grow with conscience by doing business the right way, not always the easy way. That's why we announced a bold and ambitious goal to help and recycle every bottle or can for everyone we sell by 2030. Regardless of where it comes from, we want every package to have more than one life. This is our world without waste or the vision. Working to create a world without waste isn't easy and involves many moving parts. Among them, companies have to do their part by making sure that their packaging is actually recyclable. People have to do their part by actually recycling, and we have to do it together so that no matter how big or small, to make sure every packaging does not end up where it does not belong. To achieve this, we are reimagining the entire life cycle of a package, how it is designed, how it is made, and how it is disposed of. In 2009, we introduced the plant bottle, a groundbreaking innovation made up from up to 30% plant material. For years, we have been working to make our packaging 100% recyclable. You would have probably noticed, some of our bottles are much lighter than they what used to be. For those steps in the right direction, and we don't intend to stop there. We are searching for new ways to make plastic more innovative and more sustainable. We are working to include more recycled material into our bottles. Making our bottles and cans more sustainable and more recyclable is only part of the problem. If something can be recycled, it should be recycled. And we want to help people everywhere understand how to do their part. Our goal is to encourage more and more people to recycle more and more often. To do that, we aim to invest our marketing dollars and skills to help people understand what to recycle, how to recycle, and where to recycle. We believe in a circular economy where plastics, glass, aluminum are reused many times instead of being reused only once and thrown away. We want others to believe in it too. We also want to work with local communities, not just our competitors, but even our critics, to help us address this critical issue. Because our company is in so many communities globally, we can share our best practices. We can collaborate with governments, communities, and private sectors and NGOs to help and more effective recyclable systems that can meet each community's unique needs. We can actually help make recycling easier and more accessible to everyone. But what about all the bottles and cans that are already out there? You might say, what are you doing about those? Just because we have announced this goal for 2030 does not mean that we are starting from scratch. We have been the lead sponsors for world's largest volunteer effort on behalf of Ocean's Health, the Ocean Conservancy International Coastal Cleanup. There has been so much more that we continue to do together. No one company, organization, government, or person can solve this problem alone. Imagine if every company that sells packaging joined us on the journey. Imagine if we can all pulling our expertise and resources together to solve this problem. Imagine if you're all working to keep packaging out of the places where it doesn't belong. Suddenly, the world without waste is possible. When we all come together through concerted collective actions, we can make a meaningful and lasting difference. That must be the mindset we all must take, the guiding principles by which we all operate. One of the better ways to celebrate the World Environment Day is through self-assessment of our own individual footprints on the environment. And what measures are we taking individually and collectively to stay on the right side of solutions? The same is applicable for our organizations, communities, and the whole world. Together, we can reduce the waste number. Together, we might be able to make it zero. It will require hard work, dedication, and investment from many players. But I am certain that the payoff for our planet and our communities and our businesses would be worth the price. So let's get back to work. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Sandeep, and thank you for flying in all the way to Kathmandu for that very factual and informative address. Coca-Cola's World Without Waste campaign sure sounds ambitious, but not impossible, and I'd like to wish you all the best. Now I'd like to request Mr. Ambud Singh, Country Director of Coca-Cola in Nepal, to come forward to the stage and talk briefly about our program today.
Good afternoon, and thank you once again for being with us today. I know today was announced a holiday, and you all took time out to grace us on this occasion. Thank you, Sandeep, for talking about the global commitment that the company has. Today, I actually wanted to talk about what we are doing in Nepal here towards the global commitment that Sandeep just spoke about. In Nepal, our initiative started way back in 2014 with Nagar Mitra project. Nagar Mitra is a project between HCI, Ganesha Ecosphere, GIZ, which we started in Kathmandu, which was the first ethical and social way of collecting PET, baling it, and trying and making it recycling ready. Silsila will talk more about it later, but we are extending that program in 2019. We are making it much bigger this year. That was project number 1. Project number 2 this year again, we are starting a project with Creation called Recyclers Sati, which has already, the groundwork has already started, which will be based out of Bharatpur, Chitwan area, which will cater to that market. Not only this, earlier this year, on Jan 1st, with the help of WWF and Nepal Army, we started an initiative on Chitwan National Park, wherein we said that our goal is to keep the national park plastic free. So we enabled collection of waste at the entry point of Chitwan Park, and then we were recycling the waste that was collected. This initiative has started. Now we want to extend it to various other areas as well. So for example, we are in talks with extending it to Lumbini and also to Kathmandu. We were also very privileged and honored to be part of the Mount Everest Cleanup Campaign. The initiative, which was a collective beginning from the army, from the tourism board, a lot of people came together. And it's a testimony to the fact that when civil society, government, NGOs, corporates come together, then nothing is impossible. We can easily achieve, and in fact, in Nepal, we can be ahead of the 2030 goal that we've set ourselves towards the World Without Waste objective. Just to highlight a bit more about the Mount Everest Cleanup Campaign, would like to showcase a video which captures the essence of the entire campaign, Clean Up Ride. Can we have the video, please?
Mount Everest, also known as Sagarmatha, has stood as the pride of Nepal for centuries. Every year, thousands of climbers from different corners of the world arrive in Nepal just to climb Mount Everest. This number has exponentially increased in recent times. Sometimes this results in overcrowding, as witnessed in the human traffic jam incident recently. But that incident is a mere indicator of the mammoth problem threatening Mount Everest, the problem of waste management. Mount Everest is filled with the trash left behind by climbers. Empty oxygen tanks, plastic, empty cans are part of thousands of tons of solid waste that has turned Mount Everest's status into the highest garbage bin of the world. A few organizers, with support from partners, decided to change that status. Government of Nepal, the Nepal Army, private partners like Coca-Cola and various NGOs like WWF, SPCC, Nepal Mountaineering Association and many others started the Mount Everest Cleaning Campaign. With the motto, Clean Our Pride, the campaign began on 14th April 2019.
म चाहिँ विगत लामो समयदेखि यो एसपीसीसीमा चाहिँ एज अ बेस क्याम्प म्यानेजर काम गरिरहेको छु र प्लस गार्बेज सम्बन्धी काम गरेको धेरै वर्ष भइसक्यो। यसपालि हाम्रो क्लिनिङ क्याम्पेन फर द फर्स्ट टाइम हामीले सुरु गरिरहेको छ। 3 वर्षदेखि 5 वर्षसम्म चाहिँ हामी एभरेज चाहिँ टोटली क्लिन अप गर्छौँ।
क्याम्प 2 देखि माथि क्याम्प 3 साउथ कोल 8 जनाको टोलीले सफा गर्यौँ।
आजसम्म चाहिँ हाम्रो 25 दिन भयो, जसमा चाहिँ हामीले लगभग 5,500 जति रड चाहिँ बेस क्याम्प हुँदै साउथ कोलदेखि चाहिँ गएको छ यति बेला।
Porters collected and brought down about 2 tons of garbage from the top half of the mountain down to the base, and another few tons from there to Namche Bazaar, collecting waste along the way. So far, the Mount Everest cleaning campaign has already collected more than 10 tons of waste from the Everest region. The collected garbage was then kept on display at Namche Bazaar at an event organized on the occasion of Sagarmatha Day.
हामीले हाम्रो हिमालको फोहोर हामी आफैले सफा गर्न सक्छौँ। त्यसको लागि हामीसँग भएको रिसोर्सेस र हामीसँग भएको अन्य दात्रीहरूबाट चाहिँ हामीले वी क्यान कलेक्ट फन्ड र त्यही फन्डलाई चाहिँ हामीले प्रपर युटिलाइज गरेर यो कार्यक्रमलाई चाहिँ हामीले सफल बनाउन सक्छौँ भन्ने किसिमको एउटा इन्टरनेसनललाई हामीले मेसेज दिन सकेको छौँ। कोकाकोला फाउन्डेसन र बोर्डलेस नेपाल लिमिटेडको कन्ट्रिब्युसन चाहिँ प्रशंसा योग्य छ। म उहाँहरूको कन्ट्रिब्युसनको लागि नेपाली सेनाको तर्फबाट हार्दिक धन्यवाद कृतज्ञता ज्ञापन गर्न चाहन्छु।
यसमा सबैको सहयोग महत्त्वपूर्ण रह्यो। त्यसमा पनि कोकाकोलाको तर्फबाट हामीलाई जुन प्रायोजन गरियो यसका लागि म हार्दिक धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु।
बोटलर्स नेपाल र कोकाकोला फाउन्डेसनलाई म यो संस्थाको तर्फबाट हार्दिक धन्यवाद भन्न चाहन्छु।
Mount Everest is the symbol of our pride, and it is our duty to keep our pride clean.
Thank you. Privileged and proud to be a partner in a campaign of this scale, and would also like to say that we would always be committed toward any such initiative. Coca-Cola in Nepal, we want to ensure that we get to our global commitment sooner. Thank you, everyone.
Coca-Cola in Nepal, with its bottling partner Bottlers Nepal Limited, recently partnered with Nepal Army Central, Provincial and Local Government, Nepal Mountaineering Association, SPCC, WWF Nepal, and other corporates including Nabil Bank, NMB Bank, Prabhu Bank, Tara Air, Sonam Gear, in the largest ever joint initiative to clean our pride, Mount Everest. In the month of April this year, the cleanup campaign was announced and the teams were deployed to different locations of Everest to pick up the waste lying in the Himalayas for an uncertain time. The organizers, sponsors, supporters joined hands and have worked relentlessly to make this campaign a success. We have to commend Nepal government for taking the lead to start this cleanup campaign. Many entities partnered with the government of Nepal and sponsors supported this initiative, including Coca-Cola in Nepal. I'd like to request now Mr. Danduraj Kimire, Director General of Department of Tourism, to share his views on the campaign and the success of public-private partnership.
देशमा सुन्नुभएका आदरणीय महानुभावहरू, पत्रकार मित्रहरू, हाम्रो यो सगरमाथा सफाई अभियानमा सामेल हुनुभएका आयोजक र प्रायोजक सम्पूर्ण साथीहरू र उपस्थित हुनुभएका सम्पूर्ण महानुभावहरू, सर्वप्रथम यो क्याम्पेनको दौरानमा यहाँहरूको सहभागिताका लागि म हार्दिक आभार प्रकट गर्न चाहन्छु। कोकाकोला फाउन्डेसन बोल्डर्स नेपाल आफैमा एउटा बहुराष्ट्रिय कम्पनी रूपमा हामीले चिनिसकेका छौँ र यसले हाम्रो यो सगरमाथा क्लिनअप क्याम्पेनमा बहुत राम्रो सहयोग सक्रियतापूर्वक र हरेक हाम्रा प्रोसेसहरूमा हरेक हाम्रा इभेन्टहरूमा सहभागिता जनाएर र आर्थिक प्राविधिक सबै हिसाबको सहयोग हामीलाई जुटाएर सहयोग गर्नुभएकोमा सर्वप्रथम उहाँहरूलाई हार्दिक धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। र यसै सन्दर्भमा हाम्रो यो क्याम्पेनको 3टा मूल उद्देश्य थिए भन्ने म जानकारी गराउन चाहन्छु। एउटा उद्देश्य भनेको सरकारी गैर सरकारी र निजी सम्पूर्ण क्षेत्रबाट सहयोग जुटाएर सगरमाथा सफाई अभियान सफलतापूर्वक सम्पन्न गर्ने र सगरमाथा सफाई गर्नुपर्छ, सर्वोच्च शिखर संसारको सर्वोच्च शिखर सगरमाथालाई क्लिन राख्नुपर्छ भन्ने एउटा मेसेज सम्प्रेषण गर्ने र साँच्चै अर्थमा नेपालीहरूका बिचमा हामी यो उसमा जो आरोहणका लागि जान्छौँ उहाँहरूको बिचमा पनि एउटा सधैँभरि थाहै मनमा दिमागमा रहिरहने वातावरण के हो भने सगरमाथामा चाहिँ हामीले फलो गर्नु हुँदैन, माउन्टेन साँच्चै पवित्र चिजहरू हुनु भनेर एउटा जानकारी गराउने हाम्रा मूल 3टा उद्देश्य थिए। नभन्दै हामीले यसपालि लगभग 11,000 केजी फोहोर हामीले उठाउन सफल भएका छौँ र त्यति मात्रै पनि होइन र 4वटा विगत बेवारिस लासहरू विगतमा मिसिङ भएका लासहरूलाई पनि हामीले उठाउन सफल भएका छौँ। यस क्याम्पेनमा यो प्रक्रियामा सफलता प्रदान गर्नका लागि धेरै साथीहरूको यहाँ संलग्नता छ। त्यसमध्ये पनि महत्त्वपूर्ण रोल हाम्रा एसएससीका साथीहरू जो शेर्पाहरू हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँहरूको महत्त्वपूर्ण सहयोगको लागि म हार्दिक धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु र अरू साथीहरूको पनि धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। र कोकाकोलाले आज बोटलर्स नेपाल र कोकाकोलाले यस सन्दर्भ पारेर आज जुन 5 जुन वातावरण दिवस अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय वातावरण दिवसको उपलक्ष्यमा जुन किसिमको यो कार्यक्रम आयोजना गर्यो यसका लागि म हार्दिक धन्यवाद दिन चाहन्छु। र अन्तमा सबै साथीहरू यो अभियानमा सामेल हुनुभएका सबै साथीहरू आजै उपस्थित हुनुभएका सम्पूर्ण साथीहरूमा वातावरण भन्ने चिज यस्तो ग्लोबल चिज हो जुन आजका दुनियाँहरूमा आजको विश्वमा मलाई के लाग्छ भने सबैले सम्झिनुपर्ने कुरा हो। किनभने हामीले म पनि एउटा वातावरणको विद्यार्थी भएको नाताले मैले के भन्नु जरुरी ठानेको छु भने हामीले हरेक हामीले गरेका क्रियाकलापहरूमा सम्झ्यौँ, हामीले आफूले आत्मसमीक्षा गऱ्यौँ भने कति हामी वातावरण मैत्री भइरहेका छौँ भनेर सोच्यौँ भने मलाई लाग्छ हामीले समग्रमा सिनर्जिक रूपमा हामीले के गर्न सक्छौँ भने समग्र विश्वको वातावरणलाई हाम्रो सगरमाथा लगायत विश्वको वातावरणलाई हामीले सफा राख्नका लागि सहयोग गर्न सक्छौँ, कन्ट्रिब्युट तुल्याउन सक्छौँ र हामी स्वयं आफै पनि स्वस्थ रहने यो एउटा महत्त्वपूर्ण माध्यम हो भन्ने जानकारी गराउन चाहन्छु। र यसका लागि हामी व्यक्तिगत रूपमा आफै लागि पर्नुपर्छ भन्ने कमिटमेन्ट हामीले आफैले दिलाउनुपर्छ। यही भन्दै म यहाँहरूको सम्पूर्ण सहयोगको लागि आभार प्रकट गर्दै बिदा हुन चाहन्छु। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much, Mr. Danduraj. Coca-Cola and WWF Nepal have been working and partnering together for many years on water conservation and water recharge projects, and recently the partnership strengthened to join hands for the Everest cleanup campaign, and earlier this year to achieve a common goal to declare our national pride, Chitwan National Park, as the country's first plastic-free protected area. I now request Dr. Khancham Gurung to share a few words about the partnership and success of CNP.
आज विश्व वातावरण दिवसको उपलक्ष्यमा हार्दिक मङ्गलमय शुभकामना, ह्याप्पी इन्भाइरोमेन्ट डे। नमस्कार। हाम्रो आदरणीय डाइरेक्टर जेनरल हुनुहुन्छ डिपार्टमेन्ट टुरिज्म, यहाँ विशिष्ट पाउन्डर हुनुहुन्छ, सबैजना मैले सम्बुद्ध रूपमा चाहिँ सम्बोधन गरेँ। सो विदाउट वेस्टिङ एनी टाइम जस्ट म के भन्न चाहन्छु भने अहिले वातावरणको हिसाबमा कोकाकोला र डब्ल्युडब्ल्यूको जुन चाहिँ सम्बन्ध छ, इट इज ग्लोबल पार्टनरसिप। अनि नेपालमा आएर झन् आज राम्रो संस्थान स्थापना गरेर हामी सँगै काम गर्दैछौँ। अब कुरो के भयो भने ग्लोबल रूपमा बायोलोजिकल डाइभर्सिटीको पपुलेसन गऱ्यौँ, वाइल्ड लाइफ पपुलेसन 60% घट्यो लास्ट 40 इयर्समा है। त्यसको लागि प्लास्टिक जति बढ्यो त्यो घटिरहेछ। अब प्लास्टिक हिमालमा पुगेछ टपमा, त्यसपछि समुद्रमा पुगेछ। All the seabirds have 90% seabirds have a plastic in their stomach. Think about it. 83% of the actually wildlife population, aquatic diversity has lost. Population नै गइसक्यो। यो हेर्दाखेरि वहाँ कोकाकोलासँग गर्नै पर्ने काम के छ, पानी वहाँलाई पनि चाहिने, सबैले चाहिने, तर बोटलर विल निड more water. So it's important to protect the water. The very source we need all together to sustain business, to make our life going. And this kind of we join together, I think it's very good. अनि त्यसको लागि हामीले चितवनमा काम गरेर फर्स्ट नेसनल पार्क प्लास्टिक फ्री गर्दै अब लुम्बिनी हुँदै सबै पार्कमा पुऱ्याउन पाए राम्रो हुन्छ भन्ने लागेको छ। अब यसमा कुरा गर्दाखेरि I'm not going to talk too long, but just want to say this is a great campaign. It cannot be done by any single institution, anyone. अनि यसको लागि जुन लोकलबाट आएको छ, I really salute those Sherpas who really cleaned it. क्याम्प फोरबाट आफू ज्यान जोखिममा राखेर जसले साँच्चै सफा गर्नुभयो, I really salute them. They are not here, but I really want to salute them. Thank you for SPCC को अध्यक्ष हुनुहुन्छ भर्खरसम्मको र हामी आर्मी everyone सबैजना Nepal Mountaineering Association everyone done such a wonderful job and I think this is the milestone for us. Nepal has shown us so many partnership models. Conservation, we did a model of a HCP. No one has a dream to achieve zero rhino poaching, no dream to double the tiger numbers. And this next dream that we can do together, that Nepal can be cleaner. Coca-Cola by 2030, they are a world without a waste. WWF, by 2030, we really want to bend the curve upwards. So we want to bend it upwards, we call New Deal. Next, China agar launch gareki, now we can do together, and together I think we can make the dreams come true. We have shown it to the rest, and this is the next model. Together, I think we can make it happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Kanchan. For the past 4 years, Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola Foundation and Himalayan Climate Initiatives have partnered to establish a responsible, fair and ethical supply chain for collecting and recycling used PET bottles under its program called Nagar Mitra Friends of the City. To shed light on the partnership, I would now like to invite Ms. Silsila Acharya, the CEO of Himalayan Climate Initiative, on stage, please.
Namaste and good afternoon, all distinguished guests and everyone present here today. Before I begin my remarks, I would like to request for the video.
मिनरल वाटरदेखि लिएर अरू सफ्ट ड्रिङ्कमा प्रयोग हुने बोतलहरू छन् नि त्यसलाई PET पेट बोतल भनेर भन्छ। ललितपुर भक्तपुर यो जति पनि भ्यालीलाई हेर्यो भने प्रत्येक दिनको एउटा एभरेज हेर्दाखेरि 17 टन भन्दा माथि चाहिँ निस्किन्छ।
हामीलाई उनीहरु खाते भन्छन्, हामी खाते हैन, किन हामी त एक हिसाबले सेवा पनि गरिरहेछौँ, एक हिसाबले हामीले आफ्नो जीवनको बाँच्नको लागि पनि गरिरहेका छौँ।
एकातिर काठमाडौँ फोहोर भइरहेको छ दिन प्रतिदिन, अर्कोतर्फ त्यहाँ काम गरिरहनु भएका दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीहरूको अवस्था पनि देख्दा दयनीय नै लाग्थ्यो हामीलाई। चाहिँ यसको चाहिँ दीर्घकालीन समाधान के हुन सक्छ त भनेर हामीले सोच्दै जाँदाखेरि एउटा यस्तो कार्ययोजना हुनुपर्छ जसले चाहिँ फोहोर व्यवस्थापन गर्नको लागि पनि सहयोग गरिदियोस् र जति पनि फोहोर व्यवस्थापनमा काम गरिरहनु भएका दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनीहरू हुनुहुन्छ उहाँहरूको पनि सम्मानजनक जीविकोपार्जन होस्। सो यो दुईटै कुरालाई हामीले चाहिँ सोच्दै जाँदाखेरि एउटा नगर मित्र कार्यक्रम फ्रेन्ड्स अफ द सिटी प्रोग्राम हामीले कार्ययोजनाको रूपमा अगाडि लिएर आयौँ।
सर सफाई कर्मीहरूलाई समाजमा सम्मानजनक पहिचान दिलाई उनीहरूको आर्थिक हैसियत उठाउन सहयोग गरी देशका शहरी केन्द्रहरूलाई सफा र हराभरा राख्नु हो। नगर मित्र कार्यक्रमले पेट बोतल पुनः सङ्कलन केन्द्र पनि सञ्चालनमा ल्याएको छ।
पहिला मान्छेहरूले चोर भन्ने, ए यता नआइज, ए भनेर कराउने, कसैले आएर कुट्ने काम गर्छ। अहिले तपाईँले यो दिनुभएको छ मलाई होइन, यो हेर्ने बित्तिकै तिनीहरूले केही पनि भन्दैन, बरु घरबाट मलाई ल्याएर माल ल्याएर दिन्छन्। अहिलेको स्थितिमा त्यही हो, मलाई खुसी भनेको त्यही हो।
नगर मित्र कार्यक्रमले सहर सफाई कर्मीहरूका साथसाथै आफूसँग CSR साझेदारी गरेका विभिन्न कार्यालय, होटल तथा रेस्टुरेन्टसँग प्लास्टिक बोतल किन्ने गरेको छ। सहर सफाई कर्मीहरूको आर्थिक अवस्था सुधार्नको निम्ति नगर मित्र कार्यक्रमले उनीहरूसँग प्लास्टिक बोतल खरिद गर्दा बजारमा चलेको भावभन्दा 20% मूल्य बढी तिर्छन्। तर CSR साझेदारहरूले आफ्नो सामाजिक दायित्व पूरा गरिरहेको हुँदा उनीहरूलाई सहर सफाई कर्मीलाई दिएको भन्दा आधा मूल्य मात्रै दिने गरिएको छ।
फेयर र लिगल ट्रान्ज्याक्सन होस् भनेर चाहिँ हामीले यो नगर मित्रमा हामीले एम राखेको छ।
यसरी सङ्कलन गरिएको बोतलहरूलाई पुनः सङ्कलन केन्द्रमा कार्यरत यी दिदीबहिनीहरूले बोतललाई रङ अनुसार छुट्याई हरेक बोतलको खोल र बिर्कोलाई बाहिर निकाल्छन्। त्यसपछि यी बोतलहरूलाई बेल गरिन्छ। यसरी बेल गरिएका बोतलहरूलाई सबै कानुनी प्रक्रियाहरू पूरा गरी रिसाइक्लिङ गर्नका लागि भारत निर्यात गरिन्छ।
in our partnership with the Coca-Cola Foundation and the Bottlers Nepal, we have helped recycle more than 755 tons of PET waste, which is 3 crore plus bottles, and directly and indirectly helped the livelihood of more than 300 waste workers and increased the income of 276 waste workers by 18% and created green jobs for 30 women. And in the coming 2 years, with the support from Coca-Cola, we'll be carrying out our PET recycling work in a decentralized hub and spoke model, with HCI acting as the hub and other different baling centers in Kathmandu, in and around Kathmandu as the spokes. So in this process, HCI will be sharing 4 years of its knowledge on PET recycling sector to support different centers run by small-scale women entrepreneurs and women groups. And with this model, it will have a larger footprint and a larger beneficiary group. So in the coming 2 years, we'll be creating green jobs for 20 direct waste workers, which will involve 16 women, 46 women entrepreneurs, and 185 indirect waste workers, ensuring that 20% of the PET supply chain of Kathmandu is run in a responsible manner and is recycled. The PET waste is recycled through a legal and responsible supply chain. So even after 4 years of efforts from HCI and unwavering support from Coca-Cola Systems, managing the perception of the communities and removing the stigma towards waste recyclers remains a challenge. Finding a land to do this kind of work remains a challenge. Making the entire supply chain responsible remains a struggle. However, HCI is committed to solve this problem by establishing recycling sector as a green business and to push for enabling policies for more effective and responsible PET recycling and waste management in general in Nepal. And I believe that the producer's responsibility for recycling of the plastics that they produce is a critical step towards solving this problem. And as a market leader, Coca-Cola's voluntary commitment, you have to note the voluntary part here. There are no such policy-wise, no mandatory regulations towards Coca-Cola to do this in Nepal, and their voluntary commitment towards managing plastic waste and going packaging neutral in each country by 2030 with their World Without Waste vision is really, really commendable. And I really believe that all other producers should also follow Coca-Cola's example at the earliest. And by working together with all of our partners like Coca-Cola Foundation, Bottlers Nepal, WWF Nepal, and all other stakeholders, I believe that we will be able to create a world without waste. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Acharya. PET recycling initiation has been extended to Bharatpur, Chitwan this year, where Bottlers Nepal, Tarai Limited and the Coca-Cola Foundation are establishing a new project, Recycler Sathi by Creation Nepal. Today we have an MOU signing ceremony between Coke and Creation. So to do that, I would like to request Mr. Ambuj and Mr. Anand Mishra, the CEO founder of Creation, to please kindly come forward. To call Mr. Pradeep Pandey as well on stage, please. The new MOU signing between the Coca-Cola Foundation and Creation Nepal. The project is called Recycler Sathi. Thank you and congratulations to both of you, the Coca-Cola Company and Creation Nepal. Now I'd like to request Mr. Anand to kindly share a few words.
आज 46औं विश्व वातावरण दिवस हो। 46 वर्ष भइसक्यो हामीले वातावरण दिवस मनाउन थालेको। गड नोज हामी कति 46,000 वर्ष पनि मनाउनु पर्ला। यदि यो स्केल रह्यो भने जुन तरिकाले हाम्रो वातावरण तल गइरहेछ, सायद हामी त्यो 4600 वर्षमा पुग्दैनौँ होला। टाइम चाहिँ आइसक्यो अब। टाइम धेरै नै अगाडि आइसकेको थियो, तर अब चाहिँ यति टाइम आइसक्यो कि अब हामी पछाडी हेर्नै सक्दैनौँ। सबैजना तपाईँ हामी घरमा अघि सञ्जीवजीले भन्नुभएको थियो, मैले आज योग गरेँ, सेभ गरेँ, म बिहान कसैले ब्रेकफास्ट खानुहुन्छ, कसैले के गर्नुहुन्छ। आइएम स्योर सबै घरमा छोराछोरी छ। वी अल ह्याभ बेबिज, नट वी अल ह्याभ बेबिज, मोस्ट अफ अस ह्याभ बेबिज। सो आफ्नो भएको पुस्ताको अनुहार हेर्नुहोस् घरमा एभ्री डे, अनि त्यसपछि ठ्याक्क तपाईँलाई थाहा हुन्छ कि हामी कहाँ छौँ र हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ। कुनै मोटिभेसन चाहिँदैन, कुनै के भन्छ यो ट्रेनिङ एक्सपर्टिज चाहिँदैन। यदि हाम्रो आउने सन्ततिको अनुहार एभ्रिडे बिहानै हामीले हेर्न सक्यौँ भने हामीलाई थाहा हुन्छ हामी कहाँ उभिरहेछौँ र अब हामीले के गर्नुपर्छ। हामी नेपाली एउटा हाम्रो वरिष्ठ एकजना श्रद्धेय गार्जनले भन्नुभएको छ, नेपालीले पायो भने गर्छ, डल्ला पनि फाल्छ। त्यसै गरी अघि हाम्रो घनश्याम सरले पनि भन्नुभएको थियो, हामीले पायो भने गरेर देखाइदिउँ। टाइगरको नम्बर पनि बढ्यो, एभरेस्ट पनि क्लिन गऱ्यो। सो नपत्याउने खोलाले बगाउँछ। सो अब टाइम आइसक्यो हामी सबैजनाको लागि, किनकि यो यस्तो एउटा समस्या हो जुन चाहिँ एक्लै कुनै एउटा सरकार, प्राइभेट कम्पनी, सङ्घ संस्था, नेपाल आर्मी या कसै एक्लैले गरेर सक्दैन। यो चाहिँ एउटा हामीले इकोसिस्टम डेभलप गर्नैपर्छ जहाँ वी अल ह्याभ टु कम टुगेदर। अदरवाइज त्यो भोलि जुन हामी नानीहरूको हाम्रो अनुहार हेर्छौँ त्यहाँ चाहिँ समस्या आउला र हामी सबैजनालाई हाम्रो भविष्यका कर्णधारहरूले, इनफ्याक्ट आजकै कर्णधार हो उहाँहरू, घर निकाल्न गर्न पनि टाइम लाग्दैन। सो सबैजनाले आफ्नो आफ्नो ठाउँबाट हामीले गर्नै पर्ने हुन्छ। अब आई वुड लाइक टु टक अबाउट रिसाइक्लर साथी। आज हामीले एमओयू साइन गरेका छौँ एकदमै राम्रो ओकेजनमा। र आज म अर्को पनि एउटा गुड न्युज के तपाईँहरूसँग सेयर गर्न चाहन्छु भने एउटा इन्डियन कम्पनी छ गणेशा एकोस्फेयर, उहाँहरूको नेपालमा ठुलो प्लान्ट एफडिआईको थ्रु हामीले सेटअप गर्न लगायौँ र हिजो मात्रै उहाँहरूसँग हाम्रो फाइनल लिगल अग्रिमेन्ट साइन भएको छ। सो फर नेक्स्ट अब 5-10 इयर्स जबसम्म यो सबै कुरा ठिक हुँदैन हामी उहाँहरूको एक्सक्लुसिभ सप्लायर्स हौँ नेपालभरि। र क्रिएसन र रिसाइकल साथी प्रोजेक्टले चाहिँ उहाँहरूलाई हरेक महिना राम्रो अमाउन्टमा राम्रो भल्युममा, अब भल्युम त अहिले मैले किन अहिले सबै यो प्लान छ, नम्बर भन्ने बित्तिकै तपाईँहरूले ठ्याक्क टिप्नुहुन्छ र मलाई अकाउन्टेबल बनाउनुहुन्छ। सो यो यस्तो अनअर्गनाइज सिस्टम हो कि यो अलिकति नेक्स्ट 5 जुनमा हामी भेट्दाखेरि म तपाईँहरूलाई एकदमै प्राउडसँग भन्छु कि यति अमाउन्टको हामीले प्लास्टिक वेस्ट रिसाइकल गरिसक्यौँ। सो अब अलिकति आई वुड लाइक टु टक अबाउट रिसाइकलर साथी। यो चाहिँ जस्तो अगेन बिफोर दिस आई वुड लाइक टु थ्याङ्क एभ्री वान जसले काठमाडौँमा राजधानी भएको बेला यहाँनिर थुप्रै रिसाइक्लिङसँग सम्बन्धित कामहरू गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ। तर अब समय यस्तो छ कि काठमाडौँ मात्रैमा गरेर हुँदैन, वी हेभ टु गो डिपर, ग्राउन्ड लेभलमा गाउँ गाउँ पस्नु पऱ्यो सो द्याट सबैलाई थाहा होस् कि सिङ्गल युज जुन प्लास्टिक छ या बोतल छ नकुहिने कुराहरू चाहिँ कति हार्मफुल छ। सो यसै अन्तर्गत कोकाकोला नेपाल, कोकाकोला फाउन्डेसन र क्रिएसनले चाहिँ के अन्डरस्ट्यान्डिङ लिएर आयो भने हामी चाहिँ अब गाउँ पस्ने, अब काठमाडौँभित्र नगर्ने, काठमाडौँमा गर्ने धेरै साथीहरू छन्। सो त्यस अन्तर्गत चाहिँ एउटा कोकाकोलाको एउटा प्लान्ट चितवनमा छ, स्ट्राटेजिक प्लान्ट त्यहाँ छ र हामीले त्यही स्ट्राटेजिक लोकेसन भएको भएर हामीले पनि चितवनमा जुन कोकाकोलाको प्लान्टभन्दा एकदमै नजिकै छ हाम्रो पनि प्लान्ट, त्यहाँ सेटअप गरिसक्यौँ। अब अलिकति अझै फङ्सनल कामहरू हुन बाँकी छ, त्यो भएपछि होपफुली जुनमा सबै काम स्टार्ट भइसक्छ। र अहिले सिन्स हामीले आजबाट यो औपचारिक रूपमा कार्यक्रम स्टार्ट गरेको छौँ, तर योभन्दा अगाडि नै हामीले ग्राउन्डको काम सुरु गरिसकेका थियौँ। त्यसको एउटा इक्जाम्पल हो वेस्ट स्मार्ट स्कुल। हामीले के बुझ्यौँ भने हाम्रो लास्ट 3 इयर्सदेखिको हाम्रो रिसर्च चलिरहेको थियो, कोकाकोला नेपाल, क्रिएसन र अरू साथीहरू मिलेर हामीले ग्राउन्डमा के पत्ता लगायौँ भने यहाँ उपस्थित धेरै साथीहरूको हामीहरूको एउटा एज भइसक्यो, बानी परिसक्यो, त्यो चेन्ज गर्न मिल्दैन। तर जुन बालबालिकाहरू छ उहाँहरूलाई यदि क्लासमै हामीले हरेक कुरा इङ्गेज गराउन सक्यो भने, बिहेभियरल चेन्ज गराउन सक्यो भने र रेस्पोन्सिबल कन्ज्युमर बनाउन सक्यो भने उहाँहरूले आफू त चेन्ज हुन्छ प्लस घरमा गएर आफ्नो पेरेन्ट्सहरूलाई, हजुरबुवा हजुरआमा सबैलाई त्यो अनुभूति गराउन सक्छ र परिवर्तन गराउन सक्छ। त्यसै अनुरूप हामीले पब्लिक स्कुलमा वेस्ट स्मार्ट स्कुल भनेर एउटा कार्यक्रम चलाइरहेछौँ र अहिलेसम्म हामीले 5वटा स्कुल, गभर्मेन्ट स्कुल भरतपुर र छेउछाउको स्कुलमा गयौँ र 120 जना इम्पावर्ड स्टुडेन्ट्सहरू हामीले चाहिँ वेस्ट स्मार्ट क्लब भन्छौँ। त्यहाँ अलरेडी WWF को थुप्रै अरू सङ्घ संस्थाको पनि क्लबहरू, इको क्लबहरू छ। सो कसैलाई कुनै क्लबलाई नबिगारिकन हामीले चाहिँ खालि आइडिया मात्रै त्यहाँ लगेको हो कि वी हेभ टु बी रेस्पोन्सिबल। र आज एउटा एकदमै राम्रो न्युज पनि मैले बिहान पढाएको थिएँ कान्तिपुरमा कि सरकारले आजकै दिनबाट यो हरित के भन्छ स्कुल बनाउने घोषणा गरेको छ, जसमध्ये 36,000 नेपालभरिको स्कुललाई ग्रिन स्कुल बनाउँदैछ। र त्यही सन्दर्भमा हामीलाई खुसी के लाग्यो भने 3-4 महिना अगाडि भए पनि हामीमा पनि यो आइडिया आएर हामीले सुरु गरिसक्यौँ वेस्ट स्मार्ट स्कुल र होपफुली सबैले कोलाबरेट गर्न सक्यो भने यो आइडिया अझै अगाडि बढ्न सक्छ। त्यो सँगसँगै युथहरूलाई, किनभने काठमाडौँको युथहरूमा त धेरै अवेरनेस छ, एक्सपोजर छ, तर बाहिरको युथहरूमा अलिकति कम हुने भएको भएर हामीले चितवनको वरिपरिको सबै ठाउँमा युथहरूमा पनि हामीले एक्टिभ युथ इङ्गेजमेन्ट गराइरहेछ, प्लास्टिक सम्बन्धी उनीहरूलाई अवेरनेस काम गराइरहेछ, सो द्याट वेन वी स्टार्ट हाम्रो रिसाइक्लिङको काम हामीलाई चाहिँ एउटा ग्राउन्डको जुन फोर्स छ जसलाई अवेर गराउनुपर्छ, रेस्पोन्सिबल बनाउनुपर्छ, उहाँ चाहिँ अवेर रेस्पोन्सिबल भएर त्यहाँनिर आफ्नो गाउँ आफै बनाऊ भन्ने त्यो नाराका साथ स्ट्यान्ड बाई रहन्। र अहिलेसम्म भरतपुरमा चाहिँ हामीले 3टा बेलर, 12वटा कलेक्टर र करिब 25जना इन्फर्मल वेस्ट वर्कर, जुन अघि एउटा भिडियो पनि हेरेको थियौँ हामीले, जसलाई चाहिँ हामीले कसैले खाते भन्थ्यो पहिला, कसैले फोहोर आयो भन्छ, अहिले पनि फोहोर आयो भन्छ। फोहोर त हामी हो, खासमा हामीले फोहोर गर्छौँ। उहाँहरू त सरसफाइ हिरोहरू हो, इन्भाइरोमेन्टल हिरोहरू हो। सो उहाँहरूसँग चाहिँ करिब लास्ट 2011 देखि हामीले चाहिँ हाम्रो साइकल यात्रा भनेर एउटा कार्यक्रम गर्ने गरेका थियौँ। हाम्रो साइकल यात्रा कार्यक्रम के थियो भने इट वाज अ काइन्ड अफ थ्याङ्क्स गिभिङ। आज म तपाईँहरूसँग यहाँ कुरा गर्दैछु, तर अहिले भरतपुर महानगरपालिका, क्रिएसन, कोकाकोला मिलेर त्यहाँका वेस्ट वर्करहरू, त्यहाँका सरसफाइ कर्मीहरूसँग मिलेर आज थ्याङ्क्स गिभिङ गर्दैछ। र्याली निकाल्यो, अहिले त्यहाँ हेल्थ क्याम्प, फुल मेडिकल चेकअप, उनीहरूको लागि मनोरञ्जनात्मक कार्यक्रमहरू प्लस बालबालिकाहरूलाई इङ्गेज गराउने कार्यक्रमहरू अहिले एट द मोमेन्ट त्यहाँ भइरहेछ। सो रिकभरीको पार्ट, किनभने सिन्स हाम्रो कोकाकोला र हाम्रो एउटा पार्टनरसिप छ र कोकाकोलाको जुन यो ग्लोबल कमिटमेन्ट छ 2030 सम्ममा वर्ल्ड विदाउट वेस्टको, त्यसमा चाहिँ हामी फुल्ली कमिटेड छौँ नेपालमा पनि, र हाम्रो आफ्नो देशको लागि पनि यो एकदमै ठुलो कन्सर्न हो। सो यसको लागि चाहिँ अब रिकभरीको कुरा गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो भनौँ न इयर 1मा, किनभने हामी अहिले भेरी बिगिनिङ स्टेजमा भएको भएर हाम्रो चाहिँ प्लान के छ, एटलिस्ट 800 मेट्रिक टन प्लास्टिक वेस्टलाई चाहिँ रिकभर गर्ने र रिसाइक्लिङमा पठाउने। इयर 2मा 1000 टन र इयर 3मा चाहिँ ग्रेजुअली 1200 टन्समा जाने, र त्यो सँगसँगै 50, 100 र 150 वेस्ट वर्कर्सलाई चाहिँ आफ्नो सिस्टममा, किन नम्बर्स मात्र बढाएर हुँदैन, क्वालिटी हुनु पऱ्यो र सस्टेनेबिलिटी हुनु पऱ्यो। हामी सबैले सस्टेनेबिलिटीको भन्ने शब्द अत्याधिक प्रयोग गर्छौँ, तर व्यवहारमा देखिँदैन। प्रोजेक्ट सक्यो, सस्टेनेबिलिटी पनि सकिँदो रहेछ। त्यही भएर हामीले चाहिँ एकदम रियलिस्टिक नम्बर्सहरू यसपालि लिएको छौँ, जुन चाहिँ हामी अचिभ गर्ने, र हामी भए पनि नभए पनि उहाँहरू त्यो सेल्फ अवेर भएर त्यो कुरालाई कन्टिन्युटी गरौँ। र यो प्रोजेक्ट विशुद्ध इन्टरप्राइज हो। हामीले सुरुदेखि यसलाई सोसल इन्टरप्राइज भनेर ट्याग लगाएको पनि छैनौँ, किनभने इन्टरप्राइजको एउटा धर्म के हुन्छ, जबसम्म त्यो आफ्नो खुट्टामा उभिँदैन त्यसले सस्टेनेबिलिटी लिन सक्दैन। तर द्याट डजन्ट मिन कि हामी इरेस्पोन्सिबल काम गर्ने, हामी रेस्पोन्सिबल बिजनेस भएर रेस्पोन्सिबिलिटीको साथ यो इन्टरप्राइजलाई हामी सस्टेन गर्छौँ विदिन 3 इयर्स, र 3 इयर्स पछि चाहिँ वी बिलिभ कि यसले आफै एउटा पेस लिन्छ, र यसमा आइएम स्योर कोकाकोला नेपाल, बटलर्स नेपाल तराई लिमिटेड र फाउन्डेसन सबैको सहयोग रहनेछ, र अन्य सङ्घ संस्थाको पनि सहयोग रहनेछ। थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच।
Now I'd like to request our Managing Director of Bottlers Nepal Limited, Mr. Pradeep Pandey, to kindly talk about Bottlers Nepal's contribution to achieve the World Without Waste commitment.
Good afternoon and namaste to everyone who is here, all our partners, our friends and people from the media. We in Bottlers Nepal, now we have completed 4 decades plus being operating in Nepal. And I can tell you, every year which has passed by, what we have tried to do is build more sustainability stuff into our work. Year on year, the journey with some of the partners here started somewhere in 2014. But the people who have visited our plants, either in Kathmandu, Balaju or Chitwan, they would have seen the kind of effort we are putting in to ensure that safety, security and other stuffs are taken care of our associates and our customers. We are committed to doing business responsibly here in Nepal while strive to reduce environmental footprints. We want to create a safe, inclusive work environment for our associates and enhance the economic development of the communities in Nepal. When Bottlers Nepal thinks of business, we think of it in a holistic sense. And it's like, it means economy, it means community, it means consumer, it means sustainability, it means environment. All put together, then only a business can sustain. And people can make mistakes by thinking that sustainability and business can go separate ways. They go along. So any business which comes into operations also creates waste. And a person, a business will understand on the journey that this is what they have created and this is what they need to take care of. We at Bottlers Nepal are committed to ensure we are going the right path. So that's what I wanted to say. Today is World Environment Day, 46th World Environment Day, and congratulations to all of you for joining us here. And thanks a lot for making it over here. Thanks to all our partners, our colleagues, and all the people over here. Bottler Nepal stands committed for safety of environment and will continue to work on all the sustainability initiatives which we have talked about along with our partners. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of our program. We would like to end it with a photo opportunity here, and I'd like to request Mr. Ambud Singh, Mr. Sandeep Bajoria, Mr. Pradeep Pandey, Mr. Rajesh Ayapila to please kindly come on stage. Thank you to all our friends from the press and everybody on stage for joining us in this event. Today we celebrate the 46th World Environment Day. And thank you for your presence, thank you for your time. Please don't go back without joining us for lunch.